Radio Rage broadcasting live, Jasper, Tennessee. Gonna give you a little Gator recruiting breakdown. This is real talk with real friends. I bring on some special guests here. Big shout out to my producer, Mark Bridges, Medical Mark. But really, man, what I want to tell you about is these recruits we got. Because there's a lot of talk about this class may not be as strong. I don't go by rankings and stars. I mean, it's all paper dolls, so you get on the field. And the Gators don't play with paper dolls. We play football. But let me tell you one thing about a guy I'm really excited about. 2019 commit. We just got him the other day. Saturday to be exact. Dionte March, 6'2", out of D-Land, Florida. I get excited when I think about him. I'll show you his tape here in a second, but what I see in this kid is an elite kickoff returner. You see a lot of kickoffs just go to the 25-30. This kid can take those kicks and turn them to 40-50, flip the field, explosive. The speed is obvious. But there's a lot of guys that are fast, but really what separates speedsters is their ability. How many strides does it take them to get to full speed? Some take 5 yards to 10 yards. This guy's really full speed, 1 to 2 steps, and that's what really separates him. I mean, if you look at his ranking, it ain't very high, but I don't go by rankings and stars. Like I told you, they're all paper dolls. What I like is tape, eye test. So let's show you some tape. My man, they call him Mr. Magic. See what you think. I don't know if it gets any more real than this. Right here's the kickoff. This is what I'm talking about. Man, this is the state of Florida. There's speed on the field. Keep in mind. This is what I really like, how he uses his hands to catch the ball. A lost start. Look at that. Attacks the ball at his highest point. And I'm not sure there's another coaching staff in America that can develop this kid better than Dan Mullen and Billy Gonzalez. What's it? Oh. Mercy. Mercy! Let me tell you, I'm in the right. I mean, kid can play, man. This is one of my favorite highlights right here. Again, this is one of those kickoffs in college. Man goes down with the 30. What's this? The vision. I mean, his vision sets up the hole right there. It ain't really the blocking, it's his vision that allows those extra yardage. And that's special talent. And Dan Mullen, he's been finding diamonds in the rough for the last 9 years. It ain't like he needs to start. He sees special in a lot of guys. I mean, the ranking's unbelievable when you watch this tape. Again, I mean, the open space and the ability to make you miss. I mean, really, you don't see a lot of wide receivers with running back vision. And what do I mean by running back vision? I mean, you always hear about the offensive line makes the holes. Well, I disagree. I think a running back makes the holes with his vision. He really sets up the blocks. You know, you can debate that. That's fine. We can do it. But I really believe that. That's what really sets him apart as a wide receiver. But I got to tell you, man, there's only 5 offers, man. And like I said, Dan Mullen's been making a living on diamonds in the rough. And this kid is a star boy. But really, man, I'll tell you, the wide receiver coach that Florida has this year, Billy Gonzalez, is really legit. Something Florida hasn't had since Urban Meyer left is a really legit wide receiver coach. I mean, it's proved. I mean, 6 of the 7 top wide receivers have left the state of Florida. And that just can't happen. It just can't happen. I mean, and Jacob Copeland coming to town really got me fired up. I mean, you want to talk about a deep threat. I mean, again, another guy that really catches the ball with his hands on. Really a lost start. I mean, you always see guys want to catch it on the shoulder pads. Blows my mind how many drops you see people doing that. But really, man, what Jacob Copeland sets him apart is his ability to go on the Wildcat. And there's a lot of guys that are fast, again, but he knows how to set up blocks, and that really allows him to get yards after contact. And not only that, just yards after the catch, because he's got such great balance. after he catches the ball, man. He really knows how to make a move, make a guy miss. 1 foot in the ground, can get upfield. Very elusive. Again. But and again, I mean, you got the quarterback of the future, Emory Jones. We all hope. Some know it's debatable. No debate. For Jones has got to be the starter. I mean, how do you sell the fans? How do you sell a fan base? What Jim Michaelin's been trying to sell them. You got to give them something new. I think you lose the fans' respect immediately if you don't start this kid and let him have a chance on the field. That way you prove it to the fans that he's not ready, because we know about the other guys. And if you're going to run this system, let's run it right. Let's build it. Let's build a dynasty. And if you can build chemistry with Jacob Copeland, Justin Watkins, Iverson Clement, who I think will redshirt. But again, Tyree Cleveland, I mean, you really got some pieces. You add a running quarterback, it really opens it up outside. And when you start opening up outside, it opens up your run game as well. So it goes hand in hand, and I don't think there's any other quarterback on our roster that could run our offense. But Emory Jones, I just don't see it.